Why buy pre-made penne con pollo when you can make it yourself? Walk with me. I was in the fridge section of the store recently, and amongst the pre-made food, something caught my eye. And that thing was penne con pollo. And whether it's pre-made food or frozen food, to me, it's all extremely hit or miss. But Yam's Kitchen doesn't miss. But what we've done so far is cut down some chicken breast, and I've seasoned it with pepper and Italian seasoning. You are not allowed to watch my channel and be afraid of spice, so go in with the cayenne pepper. If it would hurry up and come out. I will not be using a lot because this brand runs spicy and I've been blowing my nose enough recently. This is garlic powder. If you don't put garlic powder in everything you cook, then you're cooking wrong. Now, just because it's going in last does not make it the least important. This is salt. This will all be bland if you don't use salt. We now add some oil so that the seasonings can stick. I have here a spoon and we're going to mix until the seasoning is evenly dispersed. If your chicken doesn't look like the one person that you know that has spent too long at the tanning salon, you probably need to add more of something. But go ahead and set this aside to let it marinate. Here I am with my freshly washed cutting board and knife, and now we're gonna dice a shallot. I could have used an onion, but you know what? I felt like being different today. Now, is the oil that you covered the chicken in enough to let it cook on its own? Well, of course it is. But right now, I'm seeing an opportunity to add some clarified butter. That wasn't a very gracious throw, but melt this over medium-high heat. The nutty flavor from the butter is a small but very useful way to impact more flavor into the chicken. Something that'll never cease to amaze me is how you can put something like seasoned chicken on the pan, and in a matter of seconds your kitchen is smelling incredible. The universe just tapped me on the shoulder. They told me, child, flip the chicken. So that's what we do. And as you can see, we got exactly what we were looking for. We have completed the pollo component of this dish, and now we add our penne to boiling salted water. Now when you look in this here pan, tell me, what do you see? You guessed correctly, it's an opportunity to max flavor. Heat some oil in the same pan we cooked the chicken in. This pan is literally already seasoned and would be a shame if we didn't use it as the base of our sauce. Get that shallot mixed in with everything and saute until it's translucent. I don't think there are many scenarios where you're sauteing an onion or shallot and you don't need fresh garlic. As always, it sautés until it's fragrant. Now we go in with the passata. Now, could you use canned tomatoes? Of course, but then you wouldn't be following the recipe. This is started simmering and we let it simmer until it reduces and thickens. Alright, I've tried it. It's mostly reduced. I'm happy with the consistency, but I'm not happy with how bland it is. Initially, I wasn't going to add spice, but we're going to go in with the chili flake. I'm not going to add too much chili flake because that chicken is kind of hot, but this is black pepper. When making a tomato sauce, you always need an herb. This is basil. Might be too much basil, but there is never such a thing as too much garlic powder. And when something is bland, something that always helps is salt. Give it a mix, and if it needs more of something, add more of it. Keep seasoning until it's right. Captain Savor Sauce has successfully saved this passata sauce. We finish with a splash of some heavy cream. And we do this off heat so that the cream doesn't curdle. This sauce has transformed into a beautiful color. I love it. And it'll look even better when it's coating our penne pasta. And I want you to gently and lovingly mix that in. This just has no business looking as good as it does. Man, let me tell you something. It's about to be good eating in the Yam's Kitchen household. I'm excited. And this pasta serves as the perfect bed for our chicken. We do some parsley because it's pretty. More cheese for the same reason, and it's really good. I'm gonna turn this camera off and commit war crimes against this bowl.